Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shubhra and I'm a mom of a 3-year-old girl. Today I'm here to share with you some number and counting based activities. These activities are basically very good activities for preschoolers. I have divided these activities in 5 segments, so let's get started. The first segment is coloring. Kids love colors and colors are very good for their imaginations also. The simple way is just draw a number and ask them to color these number with anything, whichever you want, crayons, watercolors or anything. The next way is you can use these kinds of numbers. These are the bath toys. You can use them as stamps and just give them some colors. They have to put them in the color and then stamp it on a paper. This way they are able to recognize colors and mess together, and kids love both. So they will definitely have fun. They can be washed off because they are bath toys, so not to worry about anything. Next thing is which you can use for color is Q-tip painting. What I've done, I have bought 5 to 6 Q-tips. I've put a rubber band around them and then they have to dip it in colors and put it on our numbers, inside the numbers, and they will definitely love this idea because it really gives a very good effect. Next is finger painting. My daughter loves finger painting. What I do now is I have this watercolor palette. I put few drops of water in these sections and then she has to use her finger to put colors on the numbers. This is again a messy and a good idea. Next is these kinds of worksheets. You can make them at home also. I have these kinds of worksheets. They have to find a particular number and then color it. Use any color, maybe a Q-tip, finger painting, crayons or watercolor, whatever you want. They'll be able to recognize number after this because this way it helps them to recognize. Okay, the next segment is pasting and tearing. Pasting and tearing is very good for the fine motor skills. It develops the fingers of the kids. So first and the foremost thing which you can use for pasting and tearing is these kinds of crepe papers. They are easily available in the market. They ask them to tear it and then put it in a particular number. With the glue stick, Fevicol, whatever you want. Or you can have a cheaper option of these kinds of streamers which are easily available and are cheap, inexpensive, and ask them to tear it. They are easy to tear because they are in a particular line, that's why, and they're easy to tear and they like to tear and paste also. So tear and pasting are a very good idea. Next way of tearing and next way of pasting is what you can do is you can cut out these kinds of numbers from colored sheets and then draw write particular number on a sheet and ask them to paste a number underneath them, like in a row, and they will like doing this also. Next activity is for like little grown-up kids who have already recognized numbers, like a missing number thing. 1, 2, 3 is missing. You can give them stickers of these kinds and then ask them to put whichever number is missing. Or if you don't have stickers, what you can do is you can make a cutout from these also and then ask them to put over here in different colors. This is the activity for like 3.5 or 3 plus kid who has already recognized each and every number very nicely, and this activity is very good for before and after, like what comes after 2, what comes before 4, so they'll able to know that and they will able to know the sequence also. Next activity is sorting activity. Sorting is very necessary activity. Whatever thing you have, like I have those 2 sets of these numbers, like this one and one magnetic ones. I'll give her all the numbers and then she has to sort, like 5 to 5, 1 to 1. They'll put it together and this way they'll able to sort numbers. If you don't have these kinds of things, what you can use is blocks. Like these kinds of blocks, I have these mega blocks from Fisher Price. What I have done is I've written numbers on these blocks like 111, and she has to stack them together, the similar ones. Similar goes with these two. So this kind you can do them, let them do. First you can do like this kind, like make a tower of all the numbers whichever you have written. Next you can do is 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, like this sort, so that they are able to understand that 1 is for 1 and 2 is for 2 things. Next which you can do is Uno. Uno cards are very colorful and they really attract kids. They are from 0 to 9 and they'll be able to sort from 0 to 9. They will definitely love doing this because these kinds of colorful things really attract them. The next segment is counting. Counting is basically the first thing which you should do to teach them numbers. So what I did was I draw a chart on a cardboard from 1 to 9, and then I used to give her different things to count. The first and the foremost thing which I used to give are these colorful beads. They are easily available in the market, and she has to put particular beads, like one bead in one column, 2 in 2, like these she has to put. Next which you can use for counting is these colorful stones. Are easily available. They are also from a local market and they can be used for counting as well. Next thing which you can use for counting is these marbles. Just make sure whenever you are using these kinds of things for counting, you are around, because children have tendency to put things in their mouth and you should be careful. The cheap and the best things which you can use for counting is rajmas, kidney beans and choles. Anything can be used for counting. Maybe lots of pencils, lots of pens, books, anything can be used for counting. Just make sure they do counting a lot to understand numbers. Last and not the least is flashcards. I love introducing flashcards to her so that she gets to know, understand the concept, what the concept about flashcard is, just to show and then tell them like 2, 3. The flashcards goes in a seconds, but you can use them in different ways. Like you can teach them, when you're teaching them sorting, you can put a particular flashcard over there and then you can ask to use a particular number over there, like 5 is there, now you sort 5. So they're able to understand that 5 looks like this and we have to sort the similar ones. You can use them for counting, like 5 is written, then put 5 stones over here or 5 beads over here, so that they're able to understand. Flashcards are really handy and they are very colorful and attractive things to teach them. So that's all from number and counting activity. I hope you like this video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Please show some love to us. That's all. Thank you. Bye bye.